Hello students, let us learn General Science for class 3 from the book Science Square. Today we are going to learn chapter 11 Soil. In this chapter we shall discuss about soil and its formation, types of soil and composition of soil. Let us begin the chapter. Our source of food is plants. We grow fruits, vegetables and crop plants in the soil. Soil gives support by providing water and minerals to the plants. Thus, soil is very important and useful for us. The earth's surface is covered with soil. Let us discuss how formation of soil takes place. Earth is made up of rocks. These rocks break into smaller pieces. The action of sun, water and wind breaks this rock. The sun heats them to expand. The night cools them to contract. Alternate heating and cooling will crack and break the rocks. Water trapped in the holes of the rocks freezes and expands to force the rocks to crack. Running water and wind pushes the rock pieces rub against each other till they become tiny particles. After floods, the soil is left over the fields. Rock particles. Large grains are called gravels. Sand has grains much smaller than the gravel. It is grey, brown or yellow in color. It is found in seashores or in deserts. Clay is made up of very fine grains which stick together. Gravel, sand and clay. These are rock particles. They differ in their color from place to place. You can see there are three rock particles: clay, sand and gravel. Clay is very fine grains which sticks together. Sand are smaller grain, grey, brown or yellow in color. That sand you can see in deserts and beaches. Gravel, it's a large grains. All the three differ in their colors. Let us discuss about different kinds of soil. There are three kinds of soil: sand, clay and loam. Sand particles are rough in touch. Hence, water seeps through sand quickly. That is, it allows more water to go inside. It can hold only a little water. Clay particles are very fine and sticky, and hence it can absorb water and swell slowly. It can hold a lot of water than the sand. Loamy is a mixture of sand and clay. It can hold enough air and water. So, different kinds of types of soils are sandy soil, clayey soil and loamy soil. In this, sandy soil are rough in touch and so water can seep through them faster, but it can hold only little water. Clayey soil is very fine and sticky, so it can absorb water and swell slowly, and so it can hold lot of water than sandy soil. Loamy soil is mixture of clayey soil and sandy soil, and hence it can hold enough air and water. What does the soil contain? Soils of different places on the earth differ from one another. Most of the soils contain gravel, fine sand, clay, humus, moisture and air. Take some garden soil in a jar and add some water. Shake it well and allow it to settle. What you will see? You will see a course of grains, gravel settle at the bottom. Then fine grains of sand will settle above the gravel. Next layer will be the muddy water containing fine particles of clay. And finally, the clay humus parts dead of plants and animals called humus float above the clay soil. This is a composition of the soil. The soil contains gravel, sand, clay and humus. Let us perform another experiment. Take a jar and put some soil in it. Close it with the lid and place it in the sun. After about 1 hour, you can see droplets of water on the sides of the water jar. This shows that the soil has water. Let us perform another experiment. Take some soil in a jar. Pour water on the soil. Air bubbles comes up. This shows that air is present in the space between the soil particles. It comes out in the form of bubbles. So, we can confirm these experiments for soil containing water, soil containing air. Let us discuss what is the relation between plants and the soil. There is too much water in clay soil and hence it becomes waterlogged. So plants die. But paddy grows in excess of water. Paddy is nothing, rice plant. There is too little water in sandy soil and so the plants will not survive in the sandy soil, that is beach. But cucumber and gourd grows in it. Loamy soil holds just enough water with humus. Loam is said to be most fertile soil for plants due to the presence of humus. Humus here makes the soil fertile. We grow most of the fruits, vegetables and crops only in the loamy soil. Fertilizers. Fertilizers or manures are mixed with the poor soil. Fertilizers give plants the minerals they need. Rotten plants and cow dung are natural fertilizers. Artificial fertilizers are prepared in chemical factories. The farmer's friend. Whom do you think the farmer's friend? Earthworms eat the soil and excrete carbs after making it soft. As they build their tunnel homes, they turn the soil loose, allowing more air into it. Dead leaves and dead earthworms decay to form humus. They make the soil fertile. So, earthworms eat the soil, excrete, live, and die. The dead earthworms decay to form humus. As discussed earlier, humus will make the soil fertile. So, earthworms are called the farmer's friend. Let us have a chapter recap. Soil is formed by breaking up of rocks. Action of sun, the rain and the wind cracks and breaks the rock. Soil particles differ in size and color. Soil contains gravel, sand, clay, humus, moisture and air. Three kinds of soil are there: sandy, clayey and loamy. Decayed bodies of plants and animals form humus. Loamy soil is best for the growth of plants due to the presence of humus. This ends the chapter 11.